Good day everyone, I am Apolosh B. Lorente and today we will be discussing Lesson 12 which is all about Neoliberalism together with Jolime Samson and Rialo Mauricio. So, let us first define neoliberalism. Neoliberalism or neoliberalism is the 20th century resurgence of 19th century ideas associated with economic liberalism and free market capitalism. It is generally associated with policies of economic liberalization, including privatization, deregulation, globalization, free trade, austerity, and reductions in government spending in order to increase the role of a private sector in the economy and society. However, the defining features of neoliberalism in both thought and practice have been the subject of substantial scholarly debate. Now, let's discuss about animated introduction to Roland Barthes' mythologies and how he used semiotics to decode popular culture. In 1979, French theorist Jean-Francois Lyotard declared the end of all grand narratives, every theory or intellectual system, as Blackwell's dictionary defines the term, which attempts to provide a comprehensive explanation of human experience and knowledge. The announcement arrived with all rhetorical bombast of Nietzsche's God is dead, sweeping not only theology into dustbin but also overarching scientific theories, Freudian psychology, Marxism, and every other totalizing explanation. Let's proceed to Aura by Walter Benjamin. The term was used by Walter Benjamin in his influential 1936 essay, The Work of Art in the Age of Mechanical Reproduction. Benjamin argued that even the most perfect reproduction of work of art is lacking in one element: its presence in time and space, its unique existence at the place where it happens to be. He referred this unique cultural context. Example, its presence in time and space at its aura.
So let's proceed to Vita Activa by Hannah Arendt. The Human Condition, first published in 1958, is Hannah Arendt's account of how human activities should be and have been understood throughout Western history. Arendt is interested in the Vita Activa or active life as contrasted with the Vita Contemplativa or contemplative life, and concerned that the debate over the relative status of the two has blinded us to important insights about the Vita Activa and the way in which it has changed since ancient times. Next is Biopolitics by Michael Foucault and Necropolitics by Akeli Membi. Biopolitics is an intersectional field between human biology and politics. It is a political wisdom taking into consideration the administration of life and the locality's populations as its subject. To quote Michael Foucault, it is to ensure, sustain, and multiply life, to put this life in order. Necropolitics is the use of social and political power to dictate how some people may live and how some must die. Let's discuss about the Vita Activa and the modern age. Arendt thinks that three great events determined the character of the modern age: the discovery of America and the ensuing exploration of the whole earth; the Reformation, which by expropriating ecclesiastical and monastic possessions started the twofold process of individual expropriation and the accumulation of social wealth; the invention of the telescope and the development of a new science that considers the nature of the earth from the viewpoint of the universe. Next is ISA or ideological state apparatuses and RSA or repressive state apparatuses by Louis Althusser. Althusser is a structuralist Marxist. This should make you ask, how can that be? How can you combine Marxism, which relies on social or historical analysis, with structuralism, which relies on a social analysis? Althusser answers that initially with distinction between ideologies or historical and social and ideology or structural.
So let's move on Passage by Frederick Jameson. Postmodern literature's laboratory mode of experimentation found new impetus with the usage of parody and pastiche. While a parody imitates the manner, style, or characteristics of a particular literary work, genre, author, and deflates the original by applying the imitation to a lowly or inappropriate subject. Pastiche literally means to combine or piece together multiple elements. Kitsch by Clement Greenberg. Avant-garde and kitsch are contrasting of concept of arts. This concept prevailed in the art during a trivial time in history for artists. During this time, there was no single religion, tradition, or authority that flourished, nor wouldn't be question of validity. This made trying times for artists of this era because artists rely on this exact subject to construct art appealing to a particular audience. Everyday by Michel de Certeau. The practice of everyday life is a book by Michel de Certeau that examines the ways in which people individualize mass culture, altering things from utilitarian objects to street plans to rituals, laws, and language in order to make them their own.